Yo, what's good? It's the Ride Share Fat Boy back with another video. So I had to make this video. Right now I was on my food break. I was driving, but I made a mistake. Well, not a mistake. I did something last night that I should have taken care of right away, but I didn't. So that affected me today in a major way for the week. So last night, I accepted a request around 11:30, 12 o'clock at night. And my phone was like at 15%. Only because, for some reason, my cord just didn't want to charge my phone. And I've been going through this problem with my phone, and I know I need to get it fixed. But I've been going through chargers one every 2 months, something like that. But anyways, so I kind of knew what was going on. It was the same problem I've been having. So I was like, let me get this. I'll just get this one ride. You know what I mean? Like, it's probably gonna be a short ride anyways. And then, I'll just call it quits and go home because I've been driving all day. So I pick up this lady. It ends up being a 30-minute ride, a 30-mile ride. And it was a shared ride. Usually around that time, and I was in the Valley. I was in North Hollywood area, I believe, or Van Nuys, one of those two. And of course, I'm on the GPS. So it's draining my battery, and I'm just looking at it go down, down. I'm just like, please do not shut off on me while I'm taking this lady home. I don't want to, go through the embarrassment of having her guide me there. And then anxiety through the roof. We pick up another passenger, of course. It's a Lyft share. She's a little bit out of the way. Pick her up. Nice lady as well. You can tell she just got off of work. And she ends up being the first drop-off. Well, she was already 10 minutes out of the way, so of course, this makes it a 40-minute drive instead of 30 minutes. So I just see my phone going down, down. I'm trying everything, trying to bend the cord, do all types of stuff. And the lady in the back is just looking at me weird, like, what am I doing? And all this stuff. And so I was almost at the drop off for the lady that I picked up from work, the second lady. And I tell her, I'm like, man, my phone's gonna die. After this exit, could you please guide me to your location? I'm sorry. Oh, no problem. She said, I understand. So she was really cool. She guides me to her house. Right when I get off the exit, of course, my phone dies. Take her to, I take her home. The lady that I picked up first, she didn't know how to get there from there just by telling me directions, which, I understand. I'm the same way. I don't know directions without the GPS. And what's it called? She seemed a little irritated, but, she was still she was nice. So she's like, oh, no problem. I'll put it on my phone to guide you there. So she guides me home. I drop her off home. I put the OnStar on my car to guide me all the way back to my house. I put my phone on the charger, passed out right away. You know what I mean? I was gonna try to turn it on to end that ride, but I didn't, which I should have. I wake up in the morning, and I'm like, oh shoot, I need to end that ride. And as soon as I look at my phone, turn it on, I already got messages from the lady saying, could you please get off of the, end the ride in the driver app. She was probably having some problems or whatever the case may be. So, I didn't think anything of it. I just, I ended the rides, right? It said that that it took me 8 hours to do a 30-minute ride, which was not the case. So, but I didn't think it was gonna be a big old issue. So I get ready, go to work, start driving Lyft. I'm on a roll. I'm making good money, getting rides back to back. You know, it's a good Sunday today. Bam. I get kicked off the app, bruh. Kicked off the app. Horrible. I'm over here, I'm trying to make money, and I'm close to getting my rental rewards the full amount, which I'm never able to get. I always get the 125 out of the 195 rental reward, and I needed one more for the 125 and 6 more for the 195, and I'm just like, why? I was almost there. I was gonna drive all day, and the last 2 hours for the rental rewards were from 8 to 10 p.m. Right now, it's 4:50 p.m. The app kicked me off at 3:25 or 3:35. You need 6 hours of break in between before I can drive, the app says, because it thinks I've been driving for 14 plus hours, which you can't do on Lyft. So yeah, I call Lyft. You know, went through the waiting on the phone for over half hour just to get somebody, which is okay. I get it. All these places are going to be waiting half hour to get somebody through. The lady was really, really nice, very helpful. She adjusted it. She says, oh, Lyft owes you some money for that ride because it wasn't the right amount that they gave you, blah, blah, blah. You know, it's going to be in 1 or 2 business days. You'll see it on there. I'm like, okay, cool. And she says there's nothing they can do about the rental rewards, so I have to wait 6 hours before I can go back on the app. And by the time I go on the app, I only got 25, 30 minutes to actually try to get some more rental rewards. The lady promised that if I got the total amount of rides, not the rental rewards rides, like at least the 125, that she would make that exception for me, but I would have to get the 125 rides. But I can't start driving till 9:30, and the cutoff time for the week would be 3 a.m. I believe. So I only really got 5.5 hours to get to 125 rides, and I'm at 104. So that's tough. Unless I'm getting a lot of little rides and shared rides back to back to back to back, it's not impossible, but it's difficult. So in 5 hours to do 21 rides, I don't know. 15 is possible. 10 is way more than possible. 21, I don't know. But either way, I'm just telling you guys so you guys don't make the same mistake that I made. So do not make the same mistake I did. And make sure that you end the ride. Make sure if your phone dies, some messes with your phone, get it on, turn it on before you fall asleep. End the ride, because it will affect you the next day or the week. Especially me, I'm on the last day of the week to make some money for that check. So yeah, I know it's a long video. Hopefully y'all are watching through this thing. Don't make the same mistake I did. Peace. Yeah.